Spending some time working on the Falcon today. Floors are about done, almost ready for paint, but I decided to make some supports for the seats rather than just washing them to the floor. Made that bracket for the shifter. It does have the shifter bezel that goes on it too, but what I'm going to do is just drill through there on all four sides and bolt that to the tunnel. Cables passed through, plenty of room there. It's right in the spot that I want. Still have to drill the holes for the passenger seat, which is what I'm doing now. And I ordered new sliders because when I rebuilt these, whenever I was rust treating them, the roller bearings fell out in the yard and I lost a few of them, so ordered a new set. Price has gone up on these since I looked at them about a year ago. I think these were about $65, $70. They might be the Scott Drake brand. I don't really remember. The box just CJ Pony parts, whatever they sell. ACP looks like. Overall, they're good, except the mounting holes are at least 1/8 of an inch too close together. And when you compare the overall length to the overall length of the original 65 Mustang seat, you can see that the overall length is short by the same amount. So the entry-level engineer that reverse engineered this thing probably converted to metric, I'm assuming. And in that conversion, shaved off 1/8 of an inch, which is not a critical dimension, unless when you dimension and place these holes, you dimension them from the edge instead of the center. That's what I'm assuming happened. It's too short. So what I'm having to do is chuck it up in my cheap little end mill, and with a 3/8 roughing end mill, just spread it out at least 60 thousandths, probably more like 70 thousandths of an inch, 65 thousandths is I think what I did on the driver's seat. So I still got to do that to this bracket, that bracket, and then I can put this all together. It looks a little confusing because you got this spring here, you've got this thing that connects those two, but that's really it. It's just this spring goes up to there. This connects to that lowest hole. Is that right? Yep. That lowest hole right there. See how it's got the little hook? So that hook goes into this lowest hole. You just kind of feed it in right before you bolt it on. And then this whole thing spins, only threaded on one side, so when you spin it, that's basically adjusting your tension. So when you pull this lever, it pulls this contraption, pulls that lever out, and unlocks both sliders. So that's how that works. So I'm going to get to that. Just wanted to kind of share with YouTube what I found on the mounting holes for these sliders. A little frustrating, but at least I've got the tools to get around it. It's really only about maybe an extra half-hour work. All right, see ya.